Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Bhagavad Gita as it is, chapter 13, text 14. Sarvatah Panipadam Tat Sarvatokshi Shiro Mukham Sarvatah Shruti Malloke Sarvam Avritya Tishtati. So, in this chapter, Arjuna asked various questions to Krishna. What is Kshetra? What is Kshetragna? What is Gnana? What is Gneya? What is Prakriti? What is Purusha? And Krishna had been explaining about Kshetra and Kshetragna, the, the body and the soul. And then there is also another soul within the body who is the super soul. So there are two souls in the body, our individual soul Atma, and then there is Paramatma, Krishna's plenary expansion, who is situated not just in our hearts, but in all the hearts of all living entities. So that is being described here. And that Atma, that soul, that super soul, has Sarvataha Panipadam. He has his hands and legs everywhere. Pani means hands, Padam means legs. Sarvataha, everywhere. Sarvato Akshi Shiro Mukham. Aksha means eyes. So he has his eyes everywhere, his heads everywhere, Mukham, faces everywhere. Sarvataha. Sarvataha Shrutimal Loke. He hears everything. Sarvam Avritya Tishtati. In this way, the super soul exists everywhere. So now, Prabhupada nicely explains how this refers to super soul and not individual soul. Sometimes the Mayavadis, impersonalists, they say, oh, see, Bhagavad Gita is saying everyone is God. No, you cannot experience the pains and pleasures of another person, isn't it? You can only experience the pains and pleasures of your body. But a super soul is seeing the pains and pleasures of everyone because he is expanded into everyone. Right from Brahma, the topmost living entity, down to the smallest ant, the super soul is there in their hearts. So Prabhupada says there are unlimited heads, legs, hands, and eyes, and unlimited living entities. See, these unlimited living entities, they have these, isn't it? Each of them have hands, legs, eyes, faces. They're all existing on the super soul. The super soul can see through all of them, isn't it? The super soul, because he is there, expanded everywhere, he works or he has access through all of them. Therefore, he has hands, legs, eyes everywhere, all pervading. But individual soul cannot say that. But the Mayavadis, when we say that, oh, how come you are saying that you are God? Because you cannot perceive everything everywhere. And then they say, no, right now we are under illusion. And when that illusion is dispelled, now then we will realize we are God. Then we will realize we are everywhere. That means currently he is not God, he will become God. How can that be possible? If God is overcome by illusion, how can he be God? It's a simple logic. Then that illusion is greater than God, isn't it? So that is an incorrect understanding. God is always God, an individual soul is always limited individual soul. The other aspect to this verse, Prabhupada explains, is that Krishna is there in his abode. This verse refers to his omnipotence. One should not think because Krishna is there in his abode, Goloka Vrindavan, if we are offering prayers, he cannot listen. If we are offering prasadam, he cannot take it, eat it. So therefore, Prabhupada says here, the Supreme Lord can extend his hand without limit. The individual soul cannot. In Bhagavad Gita, the Lord says that if anyone offers him a flower or a fruit or a little water, he accepts. If the Lord is a far distance away, how can he accept things? This is the omnipotence of the Lord. Even though he is situated in his own abode, far, far away from earth, he can extend his hand to accept what anyone offers. That is his potency. So that is his potency. One time somebody came to a Srila Prabhupada, and they were asking, you're offering prasadam to God, but and then you are taking out after some time. So prasadam is still there. How can you say God has eaten it? It is completely there. And then Prabhupada said, I am seeing that Krishna has eaten it, but you are not able to see. And he gave an example. Let's say somebody has a cataract problem in their eyes. That means they cannot see things clearly. It's blocking their vision. But by a process of removing that cataract, then they can see again. So Prabhupada said, the real vision is the bhakti vision. If your eyes are anointed with bhakti, premanjanat churita bhakti vilochanena santah sadaiva hrudayeshu vilokayanti yam shyama sundaram achintya gunaswarupam govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. You can always see Krishna and his dealings if you have that vision of bhakti. Krishna is real. Just as Prahlad Maharaj is seeing Krishna everywhere, when his father Hiranyakashipu asked him, is he in the pillar? And Prahlad Maharaj is seeing Krishna in the pillar. Yes, he is there. My Lord is there. But Hiranyakashipu was not able to see. He is only seeing the matter. When we interact with a person in front of us, we know that person is not just a lump of matter, isn't it? He is living, he is breathing, he is talking, he is conscious. Even though we don't see that person, nobody can see the soul, isn't it? But any intelligent man can understand there is spirit soul. Otherwise, a dead matter cannot speak, cannot interact. So, even with intelligence, we can understand that there is an active principle in the body. Similarly, even an intelligent man, he may not be a pure devotee also. Even if you are a little intelligent, you can understand this universe is acting so nicely according to regulation, just like the body is acting according to regulation. The whole universe is acting. The solar system, the seasons, with immaculate precision, the planets are orbiting around the sun. The sunlight is diffusing its heat and light by which everything is sustaining in this world. The laws of physics are working. That means there is some active principle in the universe which is working. And that active principle is nothing but God. Just like our soul, our body is sustained by the soul, even though we may not be able to see it. Similarly, even though we may not be able to see God, we should understand God is working in this universe. And if you become a pure devotee, you can actually see God, as Brahma Samhita is saying. For that, you need Premanjana Churita. Our eyes should be anointed with that Premanjana, the ointment of love. Some time ago, I conducted a small quiz for the kids in one of my classes. So I presented them a picture and I asked them, there is a small word. I gave them the word um, spirit. That's the word I gave. So, where do you see spirit in this? And people were guessing different things. Oh, it is the spirit with which they're all playing, with the spirit with which they're acting. It's a picture of different people in the picture. It's a lot of things happening in that picture. So different kids explain differently. But then one kid actually gave the answer. He said, the word spirit, Spirit, is embedded. If you actually see, there is a pattern. If you zoom out a little bit and actually see that spirit is there written, but it's become embedded in the picture that you cannot immediately perceive it. But once you see it, you cannot unsee it, if you know what I am talking. Once you understand how to see that spirit, how it is embedded in the picture, how it is written, now you will not miss it. Next time I show you the picture, you will only see that spirit, isn't it? You will not miss it. So, similarly, it is training. The pure devotee trains, the spiritual master trains the disciple to see Krishna in everything. The whole Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is training. Rasoham apsu kaunteya prabhasmi seshishuryayoh pranavah sarva vedeshu shabdah khe paurusham nrushu. If you say, I don't know how to see Krishna, Krishna is simplifying things. Rasoham apsu kaunteya. If you drink water, if you are thirsty, what will quench your thirst? Only water will quench. Nothing else will quench. And one glass of water you drink, that is like nectar, isn't it? You'll be hankering for it. Nothing else can quench you, give you that taste. And that is because of Krishna. Rasoham apsu. I am the taste of water. Now, Prabhupada, he was giving one lecture and he blew the mind of all the people who were listening to the lecture by this statement of Krishna, Rasoham apsu kaunteya. He said, in Western countries, you drink a lot of wine and you are addicted to it because there is some taste you cannot give up. But how is that taste coming? That you should understand, it cannot come without Krishna. So even when you think while drinking wine, you think, oh, this taste is coming because of Krishna, you're becoming Krishna conscious. You will become progress. You progress. Because anytime you remember Krishna, remember God, it is like touching the fire. It doesn't matter whether you understand fire or you touch willingly or you touch unwillingly, fire will act. You see? The moment you see the sun in the sky, the sunlight, Prabhasmi, Sesi Suryayo, or the pleasant moonshine, oh, this is Krishna. It cannot happen without Krishna. Gama Vishya Bhutani Dharayami Aham Ojasa Ushnami cha Aushadhi Sarva Somo Bhutva Rasayana. The juicy, the succulent nature of the vegetables. Bhagavad Gita says it comes from the moonshine. And that is because of Krishna. Krishna is saying all of these things. So Krishna is acting and providing everything we need in this world. So if you don't know how to see Krishna with love, you can see through these things and gradually you'll develop that. So Prabhupada said, yes, I am seeing that Krishna is eating the prasadam you're offering. You're not seeing. You come to me, I will repair your cataract. I will operate. I will also make you see. Krishna, out of his kindness, Isopanishad mantra says, Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnam Udachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Purnam means the supreme, complete, absolute truth. It is complete. Om is the supreme absolute truth, the sound form of the supreme absolute truth. There's no difference between Krishna and Omkara. And that is Purnam, complete. And from that complete, whatever emanates, it is also complete. This material manifestation is also complete in itself, completely made, completely created, so we can live also very happily. And Purnasya Purnamadaya. And even though complete manifestations are emanating from that complete whole, he remains a complete whole. That means it is spiritual mathematics. Like material mathematics is what? You take out 1 from 1, it remains 0. Isn't it? But spiritual mathematics is you take 1 from 1, it still remains 1. That is spiritual mathematics. Like, for example, sunlight. From millennia ago, the sunlight and heat is coming from the sun, but still that constant source of energy is there. So the nature of the supreme absolute truth is complete, and whatever is emanating, it will remain complete. And even if you add 1 plus 1 is also 1. So Krishna can take prasadam and leave the prasadam completely there. It's not material idea. Oh, you take prasadam and prasadam is gone. Like one guru, he was teaching, and one disciple joined, and he asked the same question: how is this prasadam you're offering? God is not eating. How is it prasadam? And so the guru gave all of them. I'll answer you, but before that, I'll give you all an exercise. What is that exercise? He gave them all one shloka to study. He goes out for some time. He says, no, you have to study, by heart it, and then recite when I come back. So they all study very nicely, by heart it. And he comes back and asks all of them, can you recite it? Recite. All of them recite. And the new disciple also recites. All of them recite without the paper. And uh, and then the guru says, let me see your papers. And all of them show the paper. And the new disciple also shows his paper. And guru picks up his paper and asks, oh, the verse, the shloka is still there on the paper. How is it the shloka is still, if you have by hearted it, if you have taken it into your mind, it is still there. How is it possible? And the disciple says, no, no, what are you saying? I'm just taking the essence of it. I'm not literally erasing it and eating it. I'm vibrating it from the verse that is there on the paper, and that vibration has entered. The bhava form has entered. So, and then the guru said, if you can take the verse without disturbing the verse into your mind, why can't Krishna eat prasadam and leave the material aspect of it. Krishna can accept the prasadam and it can still remain like that. And it becomes Mahaprasadam. It is tasted by Krishna. And it is a great mercy. This prasadam is a great mercy form of Krishna. It's a great way to progress. In fact, many thousands of devotees have come to Krishna consciousness just by eating prasadam. Mahaprasade Govinde Nama Brahmani Vaishnave Swalpa Punyavatam Rajan Vishwaso Naiva Jayate. The glory of Mahaprasada, the glory of Govinda, glory of his holy name, Nama Brahmani, the Lord in the form of his holy name, Vaishnave, unto Vaishnavas. The glories of all these aspects cannot be understood by those who are Swalpa Punyavatam, those who have meager pious credits. They cannot understand. Vishwaso Naiva Jayate. But it is fact. We can see the proof of the pudding is in the eating. You continue to offer prasadam to Krishna. It can be as simple as patram pushpam phalam toyam, a leaf or a flower or a fruit or water, and you partake it and you see the transformation happening to your consciousness. Or you can go one step further. Whatever you're cooking at home in a sattvic way, vegetarian, without onion, garlic, you can offer it to Krishna. Even one dish you make. Today you are not making any dish without onion, garlic. Tomorrow you make one dish without onion, garlic. It's only a mental thing. Oh, without onion, garlic, I cannot eat. It's only a mental thing. Millions of devotees around the world are eating without onion, garlic. We have a restaurant, prasadam restaurant. We cook everything without onion, garlic. No perceived difference in the taste, but unlimited benefit when you offer it to Krishna and eat it. Oh, what a progress you make. You offer with love, Krishna will eat it. Krishna is saying here, my hands and legs are everywhere. I can extend my hand and eat. In the Brahma Samhita, it is stated, Goloka eva nivasati, although he is always engaged in pastimes, in his transcendental planet, he is all pervading. He's all pervading. Like, for example, there is a security room. The security engineer is looking at all the screens, isn't it? Throughout the building. The entrance 1, what is happening? Entrance 2, what is happening? Entrance 3, what is happening? The moment some intruder comes or something happens, somebody waves hand, let me in. Immediately he will answer the call, isn't it? Immediately he will reciprocate. He will immediately go there. Hey, let me see what is happening. If it is possible for an ordinary creature to do this, be present in all these places at once, then why is it not possible for God? He can be there everywhere at once. He's seeing everything. His vision is so wonderful. His senses are so wonderful. He's omnipotent. The Brahma Samhita also says, Angani yasya sakalendriya vrittimanti pashyanti panti kalayanti chiram jaganti आनन्दचिन्मय सदुज्ज्वल विग्रहस्य गोविन्दमादि पुरुषं तमहं भजामि. Angani yasya, his anga means the limbs, bodily limbs. Yasya angani, sakala indriya vrittimanti. They are capable of performing the task of any indriya. Sakala indriya vrittimanti. Like my hands can only do certain things. I can only pick up and eat, or I can protect myself, do various things with hands, but I cannot walk with hands, isn't it? I need to use my legs. I can eat with my mouth. I cannot eat with my eyes. But God's nature is different. His indriyas are not limited by limited nature, limited ability. Each indriya is capable of performing the task of other indriyas. That means Krishna can eat with his eyes. Just by looking, he can eat. Sakala indriya vritti manti. When Brahma is born, he was born from the navel of Garbhodakashayi Vishnu within this universe. The Lord did not need to beget, did not need his consort to beget. He just begot Brahma because his indriyas are so perfect, so absolute. See how Bhagavad Gita is giving us knowledge of the nature of that Supreme Spirit, how different He is from us, how omnipotent He is compared to us. So our Indriyas are actually leased, not owned. Our Indriyas are given, like for example, you lease an apartment. That's not your own. You're using it for your purpose for some time. You have to use it in a proper way as you have signed the agreement. So, similarly, the purpose, the reason why the Indriyas are given is to serve the Supreme Lord because that is His. If you abuse it for your own purpose, like for example, you started to paint your own way, the apartment, you started to break the walls, break the flooring, then you are culpable for punishment. You're not using it properly. So, similarly, the Indriyas, they are leased to us. The senses that we possess, they are leased to us. We don't own them. And when we abuse them for sense gratification, instead of serving them, using them for serving the owner of the senses. Rishikesha, Krishna is the owner of the senses. Rishikena, Rishikesha Sevanam Bhakti Ruchyate. When we misuse them for our own sense gratification, we become culpable for punishment. We use it as long as they are needed, as much as they are needed for our body and soul to work together nicely. Everybody needs sense engagement, sense happiness for properly functioning, but not aggrandizement, not sense gratification. The senses, use the senses to eat nicely, to live nicely, but not over aggrandizement. Don't live just for sense gratification. Use the senses for serving the Lord. Then it is proper use of the senses. I'll stop here. Anyone has any questions or comments? Bhagavad Gita as it is ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Nitai Gaur Prema